guys, how you doing? Alright, so just want to do a real quick year-end review recap. So here's the thing. I know it's been a while since I posted, but the reason I haven't posted any videos is I will show you. Most of this stuff is still broken, and guys, it's expensive to fix it when all of them are broken. I actually just went through it. This one needs a full rebuild. Motor, ESC, all the bearings locked up. That's the WL Toys that's currently in pieces. The XMAXX complete rebuild, motor locked up, ESC not working, all the bearings are locked up. The Rustler, I can't remember. I think it just needs bearings. The motor and ESC is still good. The Creighton, honestly, I can't remember what's wrong with it. I know it works, like runs and drives. I think it's got a broken axle. That one needs some suspension work. The Rustler, it's broken back here. These need batteries. These batteries went puffed on me. This one needs a motor. That one still needs a whole motor combo. It's pretty much done. This one here needs axles. So these are the Red Cat axles, the portals. And what I did is it broke one of the portal pieces on it, and it needs drive shafts. So I want to get this one here. It's probably going to be a shelf queen, be honest with you. Put it back together and never play with it again. This one here needs a body. When we crashed it, it put a couple of holes in the body, and it needs the front splitter to be replaced. Oh, and the rear wing is broken, so I need to get a wing, splitter, body, and then that one will be good to go. Surprisingly, not much damage for as hard as it hit. And I know what you guys are saying. I have a bunch of bodies just laying up there, but all those are crashed bodies that are junk. And this is the purchases from this year. This is all the cars I bought because I started this channel in 2021. So if it's up there, I bought it in 2021. Yeah, and I spent a lot of money on this. And then there's all the parts I have laying around. Pretty much out of parts compared to what I used to have. Also, tires, guys. I've went through so many pairs of these XMAXX tires. These are the only ones that I have left that are any good from XMAXX, like Traxxas branded tires. I think I went through 4 sets, and they always blow off the wheel. Most of the time it was my fault. A couple of times it was not. We're going to go through some Hoons, clearly. Let's see. I've got 2 sets of Hoons and a set of GRPs back there. Red Cat tires and wheels. These things weigh probably a solid 2 pounds each. They're so full of water and mud. These are for a nitro I don't have anymore. These were honestly my favorite tire that I ever ran on anything. These are the Copperhead, the D-Boots Copperhead. Loved them. One of them did explode. That's why they're not on there anymore. And it was due to operator failure, not car failure. Brand new tires I've never even run on the WL Toys. I got some Bandit wheels. What do we got in here? I think these are for the Rustler, and these things explode. That thing had way too much power for them tires. Anyway, tons of controllers, tons of parts. You know, let's get back into the stuff. I promised you guys when I bought this that I would do a 1-year review on how many parts and pieces are broken on it. I don't think it's fair or complete now because it's broken right now and the parts list is going to go through the roof. I'm actually contemplating on whether or not just buying a new one with how much I got to put into it. I mean, motor, ESC, all the bearings, shocks, body, maybe even the upgraded servo that I already put in it. It's going to be close to whether or not it's worth it just to buy a new one. So anyway, let's get into the parts list on this one. Alright, here's all the parts that have broken in the past year. What's this, a front bulkhead? Yeah, front bulkhead. It completely shattered and cracked right there. That was from a skate park jump that turned very bad very quick. Center brace, that broke when I hit that pole. The first drive shaft I went through, it pretty much U'd it really bad. Multiple gears. These gears are junk. I would not recommend running these powdered gears. You can see what I mean by powdered, right? It'll focus. There it is. It's not a hard. I mean, it is hardened, but it's not a forged gear. It's just essentially powdered metal that's been heated up to weld itself. A couple of skid plates. The main center chassis obliterated it. This is from when I broke it in half. And when I mean broken in half, no, it halved the truck. There was two pieces, nothing connected at all. And all the little tiny pieces down in here. Here's a rear carrier. I'm trying to think why this is broken. To be honest, I don't remember. It's been so long since I broke all these. Now there's a crack in it right there. Let's see what else we got. I think that's it. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I just replaced it because of that crack. Shock towers. Yeah, I've broken a couple of these. To be honest with you, I don't remember why they were broken, but I know they are cracked or broken somewhere and they wouldn't retain the shocks. Oh, that's for the E-Revo. Arms, lots of arms. This is a new shock that I bought. This shock I put on after I bent or broke the rods out of the original ones, and then this one bent a rod, and I've actually got shock rods up here somewhere. I think they're right over there with the XMAXX parts, and so I can fix that. I just don't have the perch for it. And then here's another gear. This is just what they do. It's ridiculous. And there's another one. That's just what they do. If I had $1 for every gear that broke off of these, I'd be a pretty rich person, because I have broken probably 10 of these, and at some point I quit saving them. I just started throwing them away because it just got ridiculous. So I quit buying those and I bought the hardened gears. Same with these. These are the same gears that fit the E-Revo, the M1.0s. I've got, I think, 4 of these still brand new because it was breaking them so often. So I went and bought the HR ones. Yeah, there's some more broken pieces. I mean, this isn't too bad for 1 year's abuse, and you guys have seen how hard I've been on it. You'll see bearings in here. These bearings aren't bad, but the difference is these are the original rear carrier bearings, and then I believe I went to this style with the upgraded arms or C-hubs because these are known for blowing out like crazy, and actually I think one of them did, is the reason why I did it. And I mean, there's some other parts in here, but not too many are not from the XMAXX. I mean, this piece, I believe, yeah, it broke right here. So if you look, my most common failure is gears, and yeah, probably gears, because the rest of it could have been avoided. Maybe some bearings, but these hard plastic pieces, to be honest with you, did take a massive beating. Yeah, they shattered. They're done. There's no coming back from it, but that truck took an intense beating. Not to mention all the tires. All the tires that thing went through until I pulled the trigger on these specific tires. These are not belted, which I didn't want belted. No, I take it back. I did want belted because I didn't want them to explode or expand. These are not belted, and I'm glad I accidentally ordered the non-belted ones. It's so much lighter, nimble, and it seems to work better. At least from what I've read. Now, again, there are still some broken parts and pieces on here. I mean, everything on it is broken, but let me see if I can show you these gears real quick. And those are HR racing gears. You can see the amount of rust that's down in there. Ugh, it's nasty. And the motor is completely locked up. It doesn't even move. That doesn't want to move. Everything's locked up on this thing. So unfortunately, like I said, this thing here is probably done. I know this ESC won't even power on. These wires, well, they don't really have that much corrosion. Right there, that does. You can see the rust coming from the motor. So again, I don't know whether or not I should just call this a was fun plan project, whatever you want to call it. Very expensive one at that, but and start fresh or try to rebuild it. I might try to rebuild it just to see what I can make happen. Pull the motor apart, soak it all down in some penetrating oil, see if I can loosen everything up, replace the bearings, clean it up, see if I can revive it. But nah, I don't know. Like I said, the Creighton is fun, but it's broken. So guys, I'm going to see if I can find some old videos and throw them in there to show you guys the year in review. And like I said, there is everything that has been purchased in the last year. There's more boxes behind all those. And I mean, you can see all the controllers. And this is all in last year. But to be honest, my favorite car out of everything I've had was the limitless build. To be honest, that was the most fun I've had with any RC cars. Trying to make it go fast. The crashes wasn't fun, but the tinkering, the trying to get it to go faster, the data, everything, just little tiny tweaks to make it go faster. That was a lot of fun. And the building and cutting the bodies out, painting the bodies. I had a lot of fun with this thing too, but it was a Red Cat, so it kind of sucks, to be honest with you. The Red Cat chassis suck compared to the TRX4. That thing was a beast, amazing. It's bone stock minus the brushless system I put into it that failed shortly afterwards. So as you can see, there's no power plant in it. And I've been messing with it a little bit, seeing what I want to put in there. I tried to fit a Hobby Wing brushless system in it. Didn't exactly fit, so we're probably just going to put the factory system back in it, and at least it'll be usable. So other than that, that's not broken. So it just needs that power plant back in it. And I forgot all about my first micro crawler, which is really fun. It is a ton of fun. The tires are what hold it back. If it had better tires on it, this thing would be a beast. But so that's what's holding that back. And this is the Hobby Wing system I was going to put in that TRX4. Completely overkill for what it is, but this is probably what's going to go into the Vortex if I ever decide to fix it. So guys, that was a quick review. Year over year, we destroyed an expensive car by crashing it. Destroyed 3 expensive cars by putting them in salt water. we didn't destroy that, but we tried. The kids destroyed this by trying to go as fast as possible. This one, I call it the Jump King, I guess, because it got destroyed taking massive jumps. That one just got destroyed because it's a red cat, so, you know, I guess cats don't have 9 lives. But this thing, Speed Queen, I guess you'd call it, it's not very fast. 121 miles an hour. That's personal best. Unfortunately, it's, at the time of this recording, less than 11 degrees outside, snow on the ground, so it's not coming out anytime soon. This hasn't been played with in almost a year, and that's just because every time it goes out, something breaks on it. So, at least I had some fun with it. But, guys, until I get some of these fixed and going, which will probably be that one, the TRX4, I'll probably take that out sooner than later and get it fixed. I guess I'll see you guys on the flip side, and maybe we'll do some snow crawling and see how it does. Oh, one more thing. The trailer, got that off of Banggood. Wonderful little trailer. Massively dirty that I was using with the TRX4. You can see the little hitch I put on it to pull the trailer, and that was to put the red cat on just for essentially video purposes to make it look cool, because that red cat can't really do anything else other than be towed on a trailer. Anyway, guys, until next time, I'll see you later.